Well, hello, this is our Stein's at Home Christmas box. So to start with, we have a seared tuna with guacamole, and second, we have grilled langoustines with tarragon and Pernod.
For the main course, we've got a wonderful braised Brill fillet with truffle butter, and to finish, a very spicy custard tart.
I'm going to start by doing seared tuna with guacamole. And this is a recipe we've had for ages, isn't it, really?
It's a firm favourite.
It's not in the box, but what we start with is lots of freshly ground black pepper, which you'll have to do yourself, like that. And then a bit of salt. And then we've got sashimi grade tuna, so a very, very nice piece of tuna loin. We just roll that in the pepper like that and the salt. And now you'll also need a little bit of oil and a really, really hot pan. So I'm just going to put a bit of veg oil in here. Sunflower oil is what I tend to use mostly. And we're just going to sear it. And that means that we're looking for colour on the outside, but we're going to leave it, dare I say, more or less raw on the inside. And the great thing about this dish is that you can do it up plenty of time beforehand and have it all ready. Put a bit more pepper on there, I think. So basically the purpose here is just to sear the outside. That's why we call it seared tuna with guacamole. So that's just about ready to come out. So now we just serve it up. So I've got 2 plates. I'm just going to slice the tuna now into sort of thick-ish bits. And then finally, this is ginger and sort of sesame and lemongrass. We try them?
It looks amazing.
Yeah. I do like this dish, I must say. Cheers. Happy Christmas. So the next course is grilled langoustines with Pernod and tarragon. So I'm going to chop a bit of tarragon up, and maybe you want to split the langoustines, Jack?
Yep.
And I'm going to put a bit of parsley with this as well. So there's my tarragon and parsley ready to go on the langoustines. Get my little grilling tray now. All you need to do these is pop them under a hot grill for about 2 or 3 minutes. They're already cooked, so basically you're just warming them up. Just pour a little tiny bit of oil over each one. And then I think we just put a little bit of salt. And then under the grill for about 2 or 3 minutes. Shortly you're going to get those langoustines out front of the grill. And this is the dressing that goes within the Pernod dressing. It's got a little bit of mustard, Pernod, olive oil, chopped shallots, and a tiny bit of soy in there as well. Makes a really lovely dressing. And they're looking good at the moment. So there we go. So now I'm just going to pour the Pernod dressing over it. There we go. Gosh, I love the smell of langoustines. So then just copious amounts of tarragon and parsley over them. And then onto the plate. Well, these look very nice.
They certainly do. It's a bit of luxury, isn't it? You know, around Christmas.
Really, yeah.
Langoustines aren't your average thing you eat every day.
No. Oh, gorgeous. So,
the main course. This is a braised Brill with truffle butter, and it's it requires a bit of work, but it's well worth it. What I've got here, I've got some lovely Brill, some truffle butter, some mushrooms, the parsley you've chopped, and this is our sauce. So to start things off, I've got a pan with a secure lid. I'm just going to pop that sauce in there. I've taken that out of the bag just to let it air a bit, and I've just got some salt, and then I'm going to let that come up to the boil, and then I'll pop the fish in there. I'm going to slice these little button mushrooms nice and thin.
You're a bit good at this.
Now the sauce is starting to come to temperature, I'm just going to pop the Brill in there.
So you're actually braising the Brill in there?
In the stock, yeah. And then I've got this truffle butter here. So in there you've got some truffle paste, salted butter, lemon juice, and a bit of shallot. So I'm going to put 3/4 of that into the sauce. What will happen is as that boils, it'll emulsify that into the sauce, so it'll thicken it, and also just give that richness to the sauce and the Brill.
Good.
So pop the lid on there. And that's going to take, let's just say, 5 to 6 minutes.
Right.
And in the meantime, I'm going to saute this in the last little bit of truffle butter.
Okay.
So the remaining truffle butter just into a hot pan. Mushrooms in there, a little bit of salt. And just saute this off for a couple of minutes. So every so often, I'm just going to lift the pan and just have a little look. Just give the pan a shake. It just helps the butter to melt into the sauce to thicken it. So we've used Brill here. It's a wonderful fish, isn't it, Dad?
It is. I mean, it's in the same sort of quality as turbot, but not quite so expensive.
I've got some mashed potato. That's gone in the microwave for about 90 seconds. Okay, so just lift the fish on top of the mash.
Mushrooms in the sauce.
Yep. I'm just going to add the juice of half a lemon.
Okay. It does look a nice piece of fish, that way, doesn't it? I just poured out some Chianti. I quite like red wine with these dishes.
Well, the truffle can deal with it. So that's it, that's your main course. The wonderful braised fillet of Brill with truffle butter.
Finally,
Custard tart, spiced custard tart.
Looks great.
Pretty easy, really. Just pop it on the plate.
Yeah.
Got some wonderful Cornish cream here, some hot water with a spoon.
Yeah.
And just
take it. Oh, that's very technical. Great.
That's it.
Well, that looks pretty special.
There's a bit of work in the main course, so I think you should reward yourself with a very simple pud.
Good. I think that's a great idea.
So we've just finished our Rick Stein Christmas box and we've just eaten it all. It's delicious.
I just think it's such a great alternative to all the normal Christmas fare.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go to rickstein.com to order yours.